Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to be doing kind of a survival let's play on my Spongebob map. You might have seen it in other videos. I'm trying to make the map Spongebob themed and stuff. And I don't have the entire Bikini Bottom yet. It's still a work in progress. I have some of the important stuff, but not all of it. I'm still missing a couple things. But, basically, me and my friends were gonna do a let's play on this, but when my friends aren't online, I might do a video like this. Like, none of my friends are online right now. My friends probably won't get on for like another 2 hours. So I'm gonna do one by myself, but then I might, when they get on, I might do another one today, or the next time that they're on, I'll do one, and if they don't get on, I'll do one myself. So let's just go ahead and switch this to survival, hit it on hard. Here's all the things that I have set up. I'm not really going to use host privileges, but I have them on so when I'm like playing with other people and stuff. So load it up. Okay, so when this loads up, do I want to start off my let's play living in the pineapple or Squidward's house, or what house do I want to start living in as a start? I guess I'm going to have to go with Squidward's house, even though I kind of like the pineapple better. I just, if you've seen in my other videos, I don't remember if I ever went to Squidward's house, but it was kind of plain. It didn't have anything in it. It was just kind of the house. But today I gave it an overhaul. So if you guys, if I was shown in the video and you guys remembered, I'll show you the new one in a second. Also, if you want to have the chance of seeing it in the old version, it might be in one of my other videos of the with friends series on my channel for this. So go. If you want to try and get a chance to see it, you can go and look at those, and it could possibly be there. But anyways, let me just show you the new one. So, I actually saw a guy on YouTube do this interior. I didn't come up with the interior myself. I altered it slightly. Like, down here you had different chairs. This looked just a teensy bit different. So if you want to go check him out, go on YouTube, and there's two channels. Like, the guy who actually built the Squidward's house, his name is the Sickest MC 360. I think is his exact name. And he's done a pineapple, the Krusty Krab, Squidward's house, and let me just fly so I can show you. Like 2 days ago, he did this pineapple. So go check him out. And then the guy who did Squidward's house interior is one of the Sickest MC 360's liked videos. So go in there and check it out. And he says the Krusty Krab and Squidward's house interior. Okay, so without further ado, this is the main room. There's garbage, the sink, the furnace, window. This is meant to be an elevator. Go up. His bedroom, closet, books, the eyeball windows, little thing to play music with, a clock that actually tells the time of day. I'm not very good at reading these clocks, but if you can actually read the clocks, then that's useful to have. Another closet, which you can actually put stuff in. This one's just for decoration. Up here is his art gallery. And up top, this is the umbrella and the seats. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get to the survival part now. So we're going to live in Squidward's house. So let me just go ahead, and as you can see, I have kind of OP armor. and a sword and a bow. So basically I'm going to put it in my closet, and I'm going to put on reasonable armor for hard difficulty so that I'm actually like killable. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna head over to Patrick's Rock. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, here's his bed. I'm gonna take the non-enchanted armor and this pickaxe. Okay, we have an enchanted sword, but as you can see, it's not near as OP as the other one. So, actually, I'm not gonna use any armor. I'll use legs. That's it. We need to go to the Krusty Krab because we need to get some food. Okay, so okay, so $3 a patty. Just gonna wait. Actually, one of those, and then the bread for the patty. Okay, there we go. We got a Krabby Patty now. That chump bucket. Karen, yay! It's gonna be a man. We're gonna go do the salty spittoon. With all of our good stuff that we currently possess. I guess I'll fly back, guys, so you guys don't have to see me be all boring and go all the way up. Okay, so we're gonna start back from the beginning. I'll just leave that on in case I fall again. Wow. I'm so bad at parkour, bro. I'm so bad at this game. Okay, so let's see here. I gotta try not to suck. So close. So close. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys want to see that or not, but I don't know. If you do, let me know. I'll do more of that in my videos, but for now, we're not going to do that at the moment. We're going to go and do other stuff. The Rock. And there's a zombie over there. I need to go to the bargain mart and pick up some things. Also, in case you guys are wondering, when I go in the house, the elevator, I basically have to fly up because it's basically the only way to do it. So, yeah. Unless I use blocks, and I really don't want to build up there, so if I just fly up the elevator, it's easier. And large pineapple. Bargain mart, bargain mart, bargain mart. Ah! Ah! Okay, let's see what they got. Take some of that. Take some of that. Actually, no, I gotta pay for that. Never mind. I'll just buy something that's not really expensive. We're gonna buy... I consider the carpets like... Okay, here's how... This might seem a little complicated because to me it is, but it might not be to you guys. In houses, the carpet is just considered carpet if you put it in your house. And I'm saying this if, like, you get a house on my map. Like, just say you want to live in the pineapple, okay? And you come on my map and I let you live in the pineapple, okay? If you put carpet down inside your pineapple, it counts as actual carpet, like, on your floor. But if you buy, the way that I meant it for this is if you buy the carpet from the bargain mart, you take it, it's meant to be like a beach towel basically, and you go down to Goo Lagoon like they have in the show, and you know, you can sit there and, you know, whatever. So maybe that'll make that, oops, didn't mean to do that. Maybe that'll make that seem, make a little bit more sense to you guys, I don't really know. So we're gonna go with we're gonna go with light blue. And you need 2 to make 1. So wow, peace. My automatic doors are glitching out. Ow. Also, let's go stop by Mama Crab's real fast. Okay. So basically a storage room. Main place, this is the actual bedroom. So we're gonna go back to Squidward's house now. And hope that we don't get attacked on our way. Dun 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 dun. Almost there now. Almost. And we're here. Okay, so as you can see, there's basically no other way to get up there besides building up or flying. Since it's meant to be an elevator, I think the best way to do it is by flying. That's actually the way that I intended it to be done. So I'm just gonna fly up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so man, it's really late. Okay, look out the window, see what's up. Yeah, look, I can see the big pineapple from here. Yeah, I can see Super Weenie Juniors. And I can barely see the killer platoon. But I can't see the chum bucket. Okay, let's go to bed. Alright, morning. Okay, put some stuff in the closet. Because we're going down to Goo Lagoon. I wish I could say it like the guy in the show. Okay, here I'll try. It's probably gonna be really bad, but Goo Lagoon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was kind of bad. But anyways, the point is we're going to Goo Lagoon. We're gonna swim and hope that we don't drown. So Yeah, actually, why did I come up here? Like, just why? Why did I go up there? I don't know, bro. I don't know why I went up there. Here's a smaller pineapple, by the way. Also, eventually, all this water down here, I'm going to turn into the tar pits. But that's going to take some time. But eventually, all this water, like under these stairs and stuff, are going to be the tar pits. Okay, so here we are at Goo Lagoon. It's not finished yet. I have to build a lifeguard tower. I gotta put in more sand and gotta make a kiddie pool and stuff. But anyways, so basically you get the idea. We're basically at Goo Lagoon. If only you could lay down in Minecraft. So anyways, yeah, I guess we'll go swimming. Okay, so eat some of our pumpkin pie that we got from the bargain mart. Pretty sure that's where we got it from. Okay, so
I'm a weenie.
1 second.
A weenie.
1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, basically, yeah, if you're wondering what he was talking about, it's because I don't know if you guys watch Spongebob. I mean, I imagine if you're still watching this video to this point, you would be watching Spongebob. But anyways, I'm just gonna say anyways. If you don't watch Spongebob, you probably won't know what I'm talking about unless you've heard it somewhere. If you do watch Spongebob, you may or may not remember this episode. It's one of my favorites. It's the one where Spongebob tried to get into the salty spittoon, and every time he tried, the guy would tell him to go to Weenie Hut Juniors and Super Weenie Hut Juniors. So there's Super Weenie Hut Juniors, and Weenie Hut Juniors is on the other side, past the salty spittoon and the Krusty Krab and the chum bucket. So I can't believe that just happened. Anyways, so what he was saying was, is since he can't beat the salty spittoon, every time I try and get him to do it, he can't. So since in the show, when SpongeBob couldn't beat it, it made him a weenie. That's what he was talking about. He's saying, since he can't beat it, I'm a weenie. So it's pretty interesting, I guess. I'm just gonna show you the inside of this pineapple real fast. We might get some stuff here and then go back to Squidward's house. We're not actually living here, we're just coming in here for a second. So, it's SpongeBob's chair, the television. I know it's nothing too fancy, but I didn't have very much room here, and I wanted something a little bit better than a painting on the wall. So, since he usually has a Krusty Krab table in his house, see, normally it's in the kitchen, but I had spare space over here, and in the kitchen, I didn't really have any room for it, so I just put it over there. Bathroom, tub, sink. Waiting space that I might eventually do something with. Might make something under the stairs. And we go up the stairs. Here's his bedroom. There's how you get on top of the pineapples. Diving board, the bed, another bed, chest with a bunch of stuff in it. Clock, not a clock, but his, I don't really know what to call that, but if you watch SpongeBob, you know what that is. Or at least I would think you would. It's basically, the best way that I can, since I can't remember the name of it, the best way that I can think to describe it is it's basically a horn, and SpongeBob has it set every morning when he wakes up. It makes an extremely loud noise, and it wakes him up, and probably half of his neighbors. So anyways, there's this clock. This chimney. We're just gonna go down now. And there's the front of the pineapple. Okay. And there's the tree dome. Okay. There's my base, which, if you see all the rocks right where my, hand is going, all those, that big, blown up place. What it was is before I created the Spongebob part of this map, that was all there was that base. And me and my friends had base wars. Sorry. And the base always lost to mine. And over there, that big explosion place is basically what's left of theirs. Okay, so we're going back. Of course, we're gonna use the elevator. That in there, store some stuff. Get rid of most of our overpowered stuff. Okay, so I don't really know how to use that clock properly, but I'm guessing that the blue means day and the black means night. So yeah, it's the sun's going down and it's getting darker. I like that clock, that's handy. I'm gonna go up here for a while, just do a thing. Yeah, the sun's coming down. I want to go check that clock so I can understand when the sun's going down on the clock. It's telling me and stuff. So let's watch the clock and see what it does. Look out the window for a second. Okay, well, it's becoming night, so we gotta go to the Krusty Krab and get something to eat real fast before it becomes night. And I don't have any money. Huh. I got some money on the old pineapple. Okay, we're just gonna take one stack so that we can't buy everything because I would be kind of overpowered. So, okay, we got a stack. So now we need to hurry and get to the Krusty Krab before it becomes night and they close. What the? What do you think you're doing, sir? Okay, so now that we're here, there are $3. We're gonna take a patty. Okay, there we go. Now we're at peace. It's almost night too. Okay. So, okay, the clock's telling us that it's almost night. Guess we'll go to sleep. Okay, so I'm back now. Play some music. Okay, so we're gonna go back down here. Boop. Okay, so we got some stuff we need to throw in the garbage. And well, we'll just take it to the garbage truck ourselves. And I'm actually gonna build the closest thing that I can to the actual, like, Spongebob garbage truck that you see in the episodes. So I'm gonna try and build the closest thing that I can to that, so that can be the actual garbage truck. But for now, this is what I got. I call it the sponge truck. So basically, we just throw our junk in there, whatever trash, and then if you press this, that comes down. If you press this, these come forward. Like that. And then they push them into these cobwebs, and they get compacted, basically. So, something else is that you can turn both of these on at the same time for double annihilation. And we're just gonna pull them back. And then you can go about. And oh my god. Okay, so when they're done falling through the cobwebs, they actually fall down here into this lake. So, and something else is in the front of the truck. This right here does the same thing as the one on the side. Not the one on the top left, but the one on the right. The one that's like right there. It pushes this forward so I can do it from in here. And then here's 2 seats. So that's basically that. The Stony Lonesome, which I'm eventually going to add on to. Weenie Juniors, just give you a view of like the top. The Salty Spittoon, the other 4 platoons you can see. Well, actually the other 3, I should say. You can see all 3 of them. The Chum Bucket. And yeah. So we're going to go back in our house. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, and we'll go ahead and go on the roof. If you guys want, you can tell me which house you want me to live in next. Like, the rock, that pineapple, the other pineapple, the anchor, Mama Krabs' anchor. You guys can tell me which house you want me to live in. If I don't get any feedback in a couple of days, I'll just pick one of them. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching and goodbye.